Alright. We have a new submission from Min to the Dusk queue. Looks like Chair Table Cup has defeated it. I will say, it can definitely be rough. We'll see though. I'm usually fine with Hellhound, but not so fine with Tethys. So we'll see. Seraph the Temperate, not too bad. Scourge Fell, super bad. Tellus the Stunner, kinda bad. Ice Tornado. I suppose if you are Tethys, maybe Ice Tornado is actually preferable to start with. Because it is so powerful in Ring 1 and 2. Guardian Stone could be a thing. Holding up maybe, but probably not. Alright. And see what happens here. Chill wind almost certainly, right? Yeah. I might have actually gone Conduit here if I saw it, just because Ice Tornado is pretty easy to make work with Conduit. But alas. Faulty Loader is good into Scourge Fell, it's just good in general. It's probably just better than Forgotten Name. So we'll take it. I think I'm strong enough to take the money here. Yeah. Mark of Invasion. Fortunately doesn't... I mean, I could actually just go in bottom if it is horrible. So I think this is fine. It's an easy troop too. Tough. I believe that was the tough boss though, if my eyes didn't deceive me. I've been playing some FPSs lately, so I'm like trying to use WASD to move up and down. Well, we could Ice Tornado to the top and put Tethys there, but I don't know if that's like super powerful. This is not that good of an opening hand. We'll just go Tethys bottom and Ice Tornado to the top. Worst comes to worst, the Imps plus Ice Tornado should be able to more or less clean everything up. I'm gonna go here, get that money. And I guess we'll do this. Can't really self-sack it. Maybe. This is bad no matter what way we do this. Because this thing at 5 health is not so hot. Alright, we'll put 1 in here. I guess we put 2 in. Doesn't really matter because it's the... Oh, right, it is that boss. I was going to say because it's Trample boss. It's actually the one time this boss is preferable. Nice. 4 damage taken, not too bad. Flash Freeze would be nice, I think. Crystallis isn't that different than Tornado. It's better, but still just early game oriented. So we'll do Flash Freeze. Hornbreak, I guess. Well, I highly doubt we would need a Welder Helper. If I really need to do some armor stuff, I have the Guardian Stone. Take a Hornbreak. Now, this is the conundrum. It's like... The Hellhorn banners typically are just so much better than the Stygian, but... Curse Seed Tethys. You always wonder if it's Consumer and Demon Fiend, or even Demon Fiend plus Alpha Fiend, or Consumer and Alpha Fiend. Basically, I just don't want to get stuck with one of those 3 units. However, I can almost argue, like, if I hit sweepers here, they're about as bad. Sweepers typically are fine in this combo, but we have no reason to think that currently. Without any actual scaling yet. The thing that Stygian provides is I could hit an incant unit. Then we're rolling. Kind of think maybe I go here. Worst case scenario, I guess it's like untakeable manner. And then it's sweeper boss. That could be pretty deadly. I do have this Guardian Stone that I could use to get maybe a hit in with this, but I probably should go left here. No, I really want to go right. Just get some cost reductions would make these tornadoes so much easier to play. Yeah, we could get like... it'd be hard to miss at the Stygian, I suppose. Like, the sweepers, which normally suck, are pretty good in this combo, typically. Ritual, Fledgling. Okay, there's a multi-strike as well. Purge and 30. Ah, fuck. Well, that's not what I want to see. I guess I could take Titans, and it sucks because there's a multi-strike right there. I could put it on CrapCaelia, YOLO it. If I take the Sentry, I can lock in the health at least right now. The Sentry at least beats... I mean, here's the thing, multi-striking CrapCaelia doesn't even necessarily do anything right now. All I need is some rage, though, and then we're off to the races. Multi-striking bad unit, or take the good unit that doesn't have a guaranteed endless. CrapCaelia, I think. Oh, multi. Should I reroll for quick? I wonder. Put like the health there. How important is quick? Against Temperate, probably pretty important. Just put the health here and reroll. Damn it, there would have been an endless. Well, 100% wish I had the Titan Sentry, I think, but all I need to do is find Rage, or like even an Alpha Fiend could work. Or just a Siren Infusion. Could probably be okay since I have multi-strike. I do definitely want to get quick though. We'll see. 30. I could put that on a Horn Break. I don't think it's that necessary. As long as I'm hitting like a single Merchant of Magic, which I already look to be. Probably 2 of them. Like, all I need is a +10 on it. I don't need +30. That's just overkill. Let's not make life harder on ourselves. I don't want to add health to the CrapCaelia, I think. I think I can just add armor for now. We definitely want this. Unfortunately, does mean I'm going to be taking some fire damage, but what are you going to do? Although, at least this clergy got sharded up, which might mean I'm semi-okay. Actually, I can do this. Yeah, as long as I kill that one, I'm preventing a lot of fire damage. Oh, the haste actually would have prevented it entirely. Oh, good to know. Let's put you in front. Kill you. You have not incanted enough for Sweet Boss. I don't think I'll be able to. I think this is the way to go, probably. Okay, I'll take 6, it's fine. Sweet Boss, you are the bane of Tethys' existence. Is one more flash freeze acceptable? If I never get quick into both these bosses, I think it is probably acceptable. Overstacking could definitely be a thing. Gosh, it does suck to not get Fledgling or Ritual up. We definitely want to open ourselves up to that. Consumer of Crowns. I mean, honestly, with how things have gone lately, I don't actually think it's too hard for me to play at second cycle, but I see Rail Beater, which is the best unit here, although given my current situation, I probably should do the Siren. You know, I can overstack these CrapCaelias. I suppose it just depends. Like, I can actually do quite a lot of different things. Like, I could put this into CrapCaelia, or I could do that along with, like, keeping one. Probably go Hellvent here. I guess that's the steal where I'll hunt for quick. Or just another multi. Yeah. Power, 10 and Pierce. 10 and Pierce on Flash Freeze could be a thing. Open up Endless, I think. I have to imagine we would want it, especially into both these bosses. And it'll just help right now, because I think I might be... Seeing that Titan Sentry does kind of make me want to... I think if it was a ×5 event, I should just do this right now. Which was go Siren into CrapCaelia. I think the fact that I can overstack them is pretty good. Like, I could try to go for 3 of these. Then the light scaling can be a non-factor. Now, if I get ×5 event here, I might just... I might honestly just ×5 it and then Hellvent Hidden Passage. I don't know if that would be dumb. We'll see. Oh. Well. That's annoying. It's annoying because, like, I don't know, I feel like almost every time this event comes up, I don't want to do this option. Because now that would use my final slot on this CrapCaelia. And it's basically, it would have been fine if I'd kept the Siren, but I don't know. I feel like just take the Wingmaker anyway. I know I have a sweeper, but we don't know if it's quick. We're into the Scourge boss. We're into the frickin' Shade Wings. Like, we might as well just take that AoE. That covers our ass, I think. I mean, it's such a good card. It also makes it so I don't even have to, like, go too hard in the Hidden Passage. Plus, I could just add Pierce to it right now, which I definitely am going to do. And honestly, I could even just Hellvent it. It is kind of that powerful of a card. Huh. I might want to just Hellvent it. I don't need to add 30 to it, I don't think. Could. I mean, it is incredibly powerful. I don't know that the 30 changes too much, though. I think I'm going to Hellvent this now and try to hit the Merchant of Steel down here before the other Hellvent, and then I can Hellvent the unit twice, if that's what it looks like needs to happen. But right now, I think just Hellventing this is too powerful. Right at 50 going into this, that's a little scary in a Talos, I will say, but we'll see. I might run... I'm going to try to get, I think, the armor incant totem up here still. I don't know if a 1-1 is worth it. Why did I shoot that? I should have shot Talos. Could just do that as well. Awkward. I guess I don't put Titan Sentry down now. Definitely need to scale for Talos somehow, though. Okay, we'll definitely do this now. The, could have had so much more Frostbite, though. Let's do it up here, I think, to get the, pip. And... do a 1-1, I don't know. Definitely want you in here. Too many damn units in this deck. We should get the Titan Sentry, though, guaranteed next turn, or the turn after, I should say. Not looking great, though. Oh, okay, we got it anyway. Alright. Well, it's okay. We're just really slow to get off the ground, but I suppose it's pretty good that we have a faulty loader in that case. Damn it. Last stand. Most likely still works. Yeah, I could get an Inflame. I could still get a Nameless Siren at this one. What I'm at now. But I don't know. As I said in the other video, the Stygian rares are not the greatest. I don't even know if they're worth adding. They might be, though, because my economy is too skewed toward units right now. Just having something I can incant for 0 might be nice. Maybe the, I will say Spike the Stygian isn't so bad if I can get the first Hell Pack. I'll take it. Steelworker? If I get like a conduit, a point of conduit, might make sense to take that. Because then I could just put the Guardian Stone into it. Obviously, I'm not guaranteed to get it at the start, though. We would have to wait quite a while for it. Am I going left here or right? I think I go to the right. I don't think I take the steelworker. I think it's too hard to get it going. Let's search for like holdover on the hammer. If I get a point of conduit, we'd be chilling. Consume remove. Red warrior, doubtful. Yeah. Doubtful. Light stone casing. That might be okay. If I do get a holdover on the wake maker to make it 0 might be nice. Although again, if I just simply get a point of conduit, I'd be chilling. Could just take the refracting lenses or the winged indulgence. Maybe refracting lenses. I don't have any consumables though. I have one. I take the casing. Let's put the 10 there. Make one of them 0. I should just get rid of these shit tornadoes. Damn. That sucked. Make them 0 anyway. We're always going to want to play them when we see them. So... if I can't get conduit, I'm getting rid of these ice tornadoes. Damn. No, I'm going to hold out. It would be nice to get conduit. Maybe I should get rid of the steward, so... at least the ice tornadoes don't coming back in the deck. Well, they do, but I don't have to play them to do that. Alright, let's just fight. I think we should be fine right now. Yeah, Heaven Seal's not the greatest at 52 health. These would hurt it, but it's a no-go from me. I don't know that we need to do that. Should have put that down first. I could actually just kill it with that. Damn. I'll lose the melee weakness. This is just a shit turn. Mainly shit because of the way I played it though. I don't really have anybody to blame but myself. No hammers. One health. Pretty fucking lame. Got my hammers now. Kind of feel like I should do that. I don't know. Next turn is going to be pretty bad. I could just play this, I guess. Yeah. Pretty sure we have to do that. I don't know. I might die to this boss. I don't want to, but I might have to. They're all dying. So we can't get above 17 health with the 8 plus armor, so let's put that in. Yeah, we got him. Alright, I'm hoping this Merchant of Steel coming up is good. Urgent Mines could be pretty good, like consume remove. I can work with that. Garrison climb, always good. I can intrinsic that. I may want Hef right now. Yeah, let's take Hef. I need that body. Multi and Hef, it does turn it into a 100 damage trampling unit, even if it isn't scaling. We still could hit Dark Deal, we still could hit Enflame. Or I could just give it Armor Incant too. I think we're never playing these. Let's get these out of here. Actually, I think the units are better because I have a wide floor. I definitely should take this on. I'm wondering, like, do I put this stone into the Hef eventually? I don't get endless here, which I could also just like do that. The offense. It's so risky. I mean, against Divinity, it's tough. I can daze him every now and then, but does mean I get a lot of damage per incant, though. And my removal's pretty good. The shitty thing is, like, the sweeping portion doesn't matter that much. In this deck, I would have been better off with just Sirens. So these Wingmakers just slap. Firestone Housing sure would have been nice. I would have rather had that here than the casing. Well, it's not really an issue until Divinity. I think we might just settle for this. I don't know. If I reroll and not just large stone, I'm the most sad. But if I reroll and that's quick or endless, then I'm pretty good. I would probably even throw a Hellvent Titan Sentries away here to get the self-infuse, because even with the hammers, that would be pretty good just to have it right from the get-go. I suppose if I never get endless, I could just do that. I could also put Titan Sentry into Hef. As weird as that would be. It doesn't seem amazing. What if we just did this? I don't really need it quick. What if I just did it there? I really don't need quick. I'm pretty sure. We just reroll. 25 health, any good? 25 there. Endless, beautiful. And are we hitting any other steals? Doesn't look like it. So let's just put 25 there. And do I do a battlestone? I'm not going to be able to afford that anyway, so I might as well do a battlestone. I don't know, it might fit onto the floor. I don't think I'm going to fuse it into anything. I could take the money here. I don't think I will, though. Stealth bus. I believe we're fine into that with an endless sentry. Now, spikes could be an issue. That. All depends on what I find first. I think I can do this, though. Most of these units will die to Titan Sentry. If I miss Titan Sentry being like priority draw, I still have a trample F, and then eventually, you know, I have the double hammer. This should be pretty free, actually. The Sycophants is just not that much of a threat. Right, if I... There's a lot of space down there. At the same time... It's just really risky to play bottom. I think we'll play here. Really wanted to get that in, but don't think we'll be able to. So I need that space here. I was afraid I'd draw both these units here, and lo and behold. But whatever, it's fine. We do need to incant up there a little bit. We need to make sure this dies, like, the next turn. I could actually just do that. Again, I do need that to die as well. So there's only one more wave of stuff. I'm trying to think, there was only one sharded up unit in the first, and this tank is sharded up. There should be some significant damage coming in, so yeah, let's just give you that and that. Fuck. Alright, flash freeze can kill him though, thankfully. We can just have you die that way then. And want to save imps for stealth boss. This deck would be amazing with a conduit, but if I don't get conduit, probably don't care then if Tethys is on the floor or not. Something to think about. I guess we take this. I doubt we ever get much from it, but sure. Free incant really is all I'm taking there. There's some climate. I only have this magic, but I could get a -2 either here. It is a little bit tough to play though with my current Ember situation. I may just have to take an Ember upgrade. in all honesty. Especially if I have to play out Titan Sentry pretty often. I could go left here. I mean, there's some money to help out the magic. It would be nice just to cost reduce a few things. Especially going into Scourgefell. Obviously I can't buy anything at the trinkets, but the caverns and the horde are pretty tough to pass up. Tiresome climb would be a lot better though if I went left, I think. Just get some cost reductions. And let me think, what at the caverns would I really be looking for? Like the pip increase things would be nice, but they're not changing a whole lot necessarily. And there's a horde could be a number of things. Double incant, spell weakness, probably be a rail hammer would be amazing. There's a lot of good trinkets. It might also be nice just to see what is at this merchant. But at the same time, I'm definitely going to the right here, so like I don't need money, so I could just spend some on this merchant magic. I don't know. I think there's just too much value between a caverns and a horde typically. This would be a chance at holdover though. Another 50-50 at holdover. And even a double stack could be okay. If I get a -2 as well. Cost reductions. Consumer move would be actually pretty good too on the urchin spines. So consumer move and ember reduction holdover would be really good. Probably wouldn't buy permafrost. Probably would need a -2 to do consumer move, or to do double stack. We're gonna go left actually. I think I'm talking myself into it here. It's a low value magic, but it's guaranteed stuff. Basically, I'm guaranteed to get one of those 3 upgrades, and we have -2 as well, so that makes it even better. Intrinsic. I could -2 and intrinsic the tiresome climb, and then Tethys is in for sure. It's definitely something to think about. Or you could just intrinsic. Or I could just not intrinsic anything. Well, we know for sure -2 is going on a tiresome climb, so we can do that right now. There's no way that doesn't happen. Now the question is, am I going to double up and put intrinsic on it? Or go double stack on it? I don't know that I need a double stack when I have 2 of these things. And if I go intrinsic, intrinsic is mainly for divinity. Reroll for holdover. Damn. I don't know. Is this worth it? I don't know that it's all that worth it. I don't actually... I have AoE, but I don't have any big single target hits. These are already doing their job with or without spell weakness. I'll just take that down to 0 so that I can always play it. Save my money, I guess. I could put a 10 there. Well, I can't get double holdover, so I might as well +10 one of these, actually. We'll get hopefully a holdover by the end of this. I will intrinsic one of these. Let's intrinsic that one. I'm gonna go a bit over the shards if I do the self-infused Titan Sentry. I think I am gonna do it though. Yeah, let's do this. We definitely needed to self-infuse that thing. We should put this in. This fucker here. And the fucker down there too. Maybe I should have considered removed that. That was dirty. Absolutely dirty. You'd think it would just delete a floor like that. Suppose it did. Yeah, it's supposed to draw me both those on one turn. 69 frostbite. That's what I'm talking about. $69 pyre health as well. What are the odds of all of that happening? Can't be that high. I still don't feel the deck is that good. Do wonder if I've tried to dip my feet into too many different things. That Dark Deal could make things a lot better though. Then again, there is Transcendum, but look at those steals. Look at what they're opposite of. There's no way I'm going for Endless Queen's Imp there. Granted, technically there's like a 75%. I don't know, I'd have to Hellvent it as well as a thing. So I'd have to hit Endless on the first one. I think the Dark Deal's fine here. Now we have the conundrum of like, am I gonna get Conduit or am I not? Because a draw upgrade at this point is not necessarily the greatest. Also, like, what the hell? Have we, like I've had, like, no chance to remove anything. So I'm looking through the deck and I'm like, God, every imp is still there. I still have 2 stewards. The fuck, man? I haven't removed a single lance. Draw might help in that regard, just to draw through the shit. You know, all I'm drawing is imps and stuff. Draw. There's enough doubt. Just go draw. And pray that it gifts us the conduit. Piercing power. Nice. That huge 1 HP buff too. Can't deny that. Got nothing to heal, right? I would not at all mind 10 health to everything. That would help everything out quite a lot. Then again, I don't know. There could be a fuckload of leaks. I think I will take this though. And I think we're gonna go for the sentry first. I don't know that this is the best, but we're going with it. It's just not that useful of a unit if it's not self-infused. And I don't actually care too much about shards. Temperament is hardly affected by them, and yeah, I do probably want another CrapCaelia though, instead of getting another Wingmaker, and we can just pray that we hopefully get pulled over. Would be pretty nice. Get rid of the stewards for now. Would have loved a purge stone. Spell shield doesn't do too much, does it? My 3 best spells pierce. Yeah, it pretty much is easy. That's the best one we could hope for, probably. But fucking Penitent, I'm not super happy to be facing. Let's move you up. This is a great example, though, of why I think Titan Sentry is just A tier and not S tier. It's not really doing anything in this fight. One of the worst fights in the game. Same with Pyre Wings. It's even worse than the Pyre Wings, but it's not killing shit here, so. And it won't even kill him by the 2nd floor. So. I forgot that I have Conduit. I need to remember that. I don't think we need the pip, so it would be nice just to do this. Kinda did. Tell you what. Do that. Greedy. Could have killed the purifier. So be it. Put you there. Can't really do anything to this guy. Oh, fuck. I really fucked up. I kind of forgot that I had the faulty loader going there. Oh, it might die here. I didn't think I'd be losing. Well, it just reiterates to me that self-infused Titan Sentry just isn't that good. I mean, it's good, it's not as just god tier as it's always made out to be, though. Kinda need to use that for the incant, I think. Man. This is fucked up. We're nearly dead. Hopefully that's the last of it. Jesus. Alright. I mean, I would imagine the next 2 fights are not as bad as that. Temper and Divinity, but we'll see. Fuck. don't know. I don't know that these are good. Frenzied Swarm was almost always good, but not entirely sure if it's good with this deck. I don't think it is. There's some slight anti-synergy with the Unnamed Tome. It has anti-synergy with Titan Sentry. It doesn't do much for me beyond that. I think we'd rather just hit our better stuff. So these are skips. I don't know that I can do a third Tiresome Climb. Maybe Rage Serum just to help out the Dark Deal. Oh. Impish Scholar. I doubt it. Just one time get one of these three things back. Another Tiresome Climb is maybe pretty ambitious. I don't know though. Now I'm wishing I took Blood for Blood. So far, Blood for Blood would have been the better choice. Might be my downfall, actually. How am I gonna beat a fucking mini boss? I just don't think I do. How the hell am I gonna beat a mini boss? Pretty much just fucked. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Definitely not with that trash. Jesus. It's supposed to be amazing artifacts between these two clans. I've gotten none of them. Holdover is a good start. Although now I'm wondering, like, is that what I need to hold over? I definitely have to Hellvent the unit. Like, I gotta somehow scale up to the point where I can kill these fucking mini bosses. I don't even know. Is this even good? I think I need it to beat Shatewings, unfortunately. Let's get that as a... Well, let's... Maybe I can get a drop cage or something. Let's see what I need to focus on. Definitely not worth spending money on that shit. Well... Totem Fragment could help, especially with that on holdover. Unfortunately, I kind of wish I had a 30 on it at that point, but definitely taking that, I think. Yeah, easily. And then, hell, I might even just Hellvent. I don't know, that still doesn't really beat the mini boss. Yeah, I can sap the shit out of the mini boss. I don't know. Double stack. Maybe I just double stack that and Hellvent it. Do a bunch of removals. I don't need to cost reduce it, because I have Conduit. Either way, I'm doing that. I can make one removal. I still want the double unit, I think. Just bring that down to 0 then. Get rid of these imps. Alright. I guess I could take the gold if I wanted another removal. We do want to Hellvent that. Is that? Just get rid of the rest of these. Now the mini boss will gain more health if I do this. I don't think it's worth a removal then. Let's give it a shot. 24 health. Penitent. It just sucks so much that we fought the Penitent. That shit. Do I set up bottom against this fucker? Oh, there's no way, right? Put him in front, it will. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Do this and perfect. Yeah, Temperance so easy. This fight is child's play compared to the Penitent. Kind of implies it's not the best designed of fights, but who am I to judge? Suppose I don't even really need this anymore. Let's bring you back up, get you some more frostbite. How about that, huh, buddy? I needed to give my CrapCaelia in front at least one attack so that I could stack more of that. If I were to bring that one up, that might not be the best. Well, I should hit him. Is it weird that I'm just like not gonna play this? It doesn't make sense to play it unless I want to play it there. Which I suppose actually that does fine, sure. Still can't play half. Fuck. Really hope this next floor doesn't kill me. Looks like it didn't. The armor there's interesting, but I'm not too worried. Here, let's give you Divinity will definitely be interesting, to say the least. We certainly don't hit Dark Deal that often, do we? Alright, Divinity. Gotta say, this run was a lot tougher than I expected it to be. And I'm not super convinced that I'm even gonna win it. This first fucking group is not doing me any favors. I guess the multi-imp can help a bit. At least I'm not getting sapped. Well, Hef turned out to be a bit of a bust. If I put Titan Centurion down here, this also just... So I take 750, so... it just doesn't really work out that well. I guess I should put it here. Or I could put it here and play this off floor, which... Because I really do need him that next turn to do some work. So yeah, let's just do that actually. I'll go up here, get the incants where I can. Speckless Stygian has literally just been a zero cost, do nothing the entire fight. Which I suppose is fine. Notice how this unit didn't even kill the Wiltlings there. Technically, like, now it dies, but... eh. I think we need to do this. Probably should have done this, but oh well. I can do it this next turn. I wanted to save it in case it was Scourge, but it's all just sort of working out fine. I don't even know if I want to Ember Drain here. Suppose I do, though. I don't know how I'm beating Relentless otherwise. Guess we hold this for next turn still. Well, now comes the moment of truth. That is 25 twice. It's technically better than this. One breaks. Nearly there. I can take one hit from him. Put Heft down. I don't think I can do Tiresome Climb. I put Heft down, then that's the end of Titan's Century, but maybe it just has to be. So I put Heft down, now I'm doing 292. Still don't think it's enough, but it's gonna have to just be the attempt, I guess. I don't think anything else makes sense. Alright, maybe. If I need to hit that twice. I don't think so. There's this fucker too, but he has less health than the other guy did. Am I too worried about this guy? Let's hedge our bets. Maybe I want to just do that for, well, maybe not. Maybe we're just going to go all in on this. I will do that. Am I going to lose this motherfucker? $12. I'm just going to die to this next turn anyway. Oh, I can put this here. Bring him up this next turn. I don't think that's in our best interest. I think we're gonna get there. Nice. I think we've won then. Barely. Wow, that was one of the most narrow fights. Yeah, we're already winning, so we can do that. I almost would have died to these things. But yeah, we've got this. Woo, 6 health. By the way, 6-9. Don't act like you didn't see it. There's a lot of 6-9 going on in this run. Well, I'll take it. That was definitely a tough one. Perhaps I made it tougher on myself than I needed it to be, though. I think that still solidifies my thoughts on Titan Century, though. I'm like, it was good, but it was not the run solver. It definitely contributed, but like I would say the Wingmaker, for example, was a much stronger thing, and arguably, I don't know. I mean, I even had to stop playing it at a certain point. Like, I don't know. Definitely Wingmaker gets the MVP of this run, in my opinion. Dark Deal, unsung hero too. I mean, that just kind of gave me some scaling. Tiresome Climb, I guess. It wasn't as good as it normally is, I would say. Especially for being 0 costed. Tethys being conduit was nice. Like, it just fueled the flames of this. That was a tough run, though. It would have been infinitely easier, though, if we just didn't use CrapCaelia. If I had just... I'd played into thinking it was ×5 event. You know, there's just as easy chance that it's ×5 or the Wingmaker event. And I thought... I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really plan for the Wingmaker event. Maybe I should have done that more, but... At least I still kind of heuristically was prepared for it, because at least then I could add, like, the piercing to it. So there's that. We'll just say that. We'll say that it's heuristically strategic, what I did. Sure. It's a nice way to say that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But anyway. Totem Fragment, huge pickup at the end as well. 100% we're not winning that run without Totem Fragment. Though, again, probably if I just didn't take Petrified Heart, like if I just took fucking Blood for Blood, we also probably wouldn't have needed Totem Fragment. So, like, this run probably looks a lot different if you don't. If you take Blood for Blood and if you just go with the Sirens instead of the CrapCaelia. But hey, we narrowly get it done. 46k, you know, it's hard when it wins with 46k. Let's see what Charitable Cup did. So they went full Frostbite. They actually had similar artifacts set up to us. We had one other one, right? Or two other ones, but they weren't super relevant. And they did, yeah, exactly. So they did the better call here. Like, you know, and I would argue I would have still probably taken, well, maybe with their deck. I don't know. I don't know that I would take full Frostbite here. I think I would definitely go Conduit, but I guess with his deck, maybe Tethys just isn't on the floor. I can see that as well. It's also possible that 30 is just better than piercing. As now that I look at this, I'm like, well, aside from like spell shield waves and like sweeper boss, this does. When you're looking at, let's use the typical one spell shield divinity wave as an example. I do 16 by 2, so 32 damage. He does 36 by 1. It's actually more damage. It is 5 more shards, though. And then when there's not spell weakness, it certainly shines more, right? To have the plus 30 damage. So it is potential that maybe putting this instead of the pierce was better, but I think it's a pretty minor difference. Like, it's a trade-off, right? Like, it's like if I plan on Hellventing it, it's like the initial 10 versus the 15 kind of compounds, right? Because now it's 5 shards for my Hellvent versus the 10 for this Hellvent. But I don't know, probably splitting hairs at that point. The main benefit I think that Charitable has here is that they went with the Siren instead of the CrapCaelia. And I knew I should have too. It's like, so often I try these to use like CrapCaelia in particular, and it's just a miserable fucking experience. The unit truly sucks. I think it's like a D tier unit actually. I used to rank it somewhat high because, like, you know, herp derp sweep, but on any run that power level matters of, you know, a cursed seed essentially, CrapCaelia is absolute trash. So fuck CrapCaelia pretty much. Siren of the Seas where it's at. At the self-infused Titan Sentry. I have to imagine we actually went along a pretty similar path. I don't know how they ended up with a spike of the Hellhorn though. That I'm not sure of. But yeah, I think the big difference here is just Siren of the Sea. Way better. Way better. And what did Mean end up with? So I like the variant here. I do like the variant. As much as I love Railbeater, I don't love taking Railbeater over Siren, though. At that point in the run, you don't have any You know, you've already, I believe we've already passed the common tier, so you know that you're not getting Ritual and Fledgling. So now you're down to Dark Deal and Inflame. At that point, I wouldn't take Rail Beater. I would take Siren 100% there. And Sentry, I mean, that's good. But as you can see here, you know, going back to what I said, like, you know, you have the ideal situation for this unit. And to me, every unit that I put in my S tier, if it hits an ideal situation, it won't lose, right? Like, think like just Paraffin Enforcer with some multi-strike would be equivalent to this. Either self-infused or like infused with a draft and like some extension and whatnot. So like I just can't lose with that. Whereas a Sentry, I've lost plenty of times a Sentry, right? Endless self-infused Sentry. Penitent has beat me with it. And look at the 45 damage, right? That adds up. Even if you don't lose there, kind of lose there, right? I was down to 20 something health. I took, you know, I took 65 damage there, even. So, I don't know. It's just all pretty fucked up. F with a branded warrior. Interesting. That would be tough to get those slays, I would imagine. That's a pretty badass wingmaker, though. How does this die to Seraph? Be honest, and that dies to the waves. I'm a little surprised with the totem fragment plus that wingmaker that this dies to Seraph. I have to guess you bottom deck it for sure. But beyond that, I don't know, you got double draws, the deck just like huge or something? Blazing bolts, that's interesting. I don't know if this was worth it. In fact, I know that it's not worth it. This was, yeah, that's like 50 shards into that, 40 shards into that. I don't know about that, but granted, you know, maybe you're going for 200 shards or something. I don't know what the context is. I also don't like the Transcendent take that late. I guess you're running Welder Helpers, which I also don't love the Welder Helper. Can't remember what it was up against. I think it was Hidden Passage, but maybe Hornbreak. Either one of those cards. I think Welder Helper is one of the more overrated units in the game, in my opinion. It's like, it can be good, particularly with Shardtail Queen, but and it's definitely good in the first few rings. But I don't know. I think it's pretty overrated. You know, you have to put it down. The armor isn't that much in context of what you need for late game. Doesn't provide any offense. Yeah, I don't think I would be taking Harness of Titan either. It still makes it pretty far though, right? Like, it still made it to Temperate, but and I'll be honest, I still don't see why it lost to Temperate. I could see it losing to Temperate. I'm surprised it loses to the Waves. That's what I guess more what I mean. Like, I wouldn't surprise me that this can't beat Temperate because it just doesn't actually scale. You know, we had our incant scaling, but yours, and I don't know. I don't even see the Dark Deal get taken. So I think I would definitely take Dark Deal, because otherwise, just relying on branded warriors seems very tough. But yeah, to me, it wouldn't surprise me that this just can't win Relentless, but it does surprise me that it doesn't beat the Waves, because between the Titan Sentry and the Wingmaker, I would have thought it did. But maybe, I don't know, 185 shards, one little leak probably kills you at that point. And we have the same artifact setup, other than I guess you have a few more. Yeah, you have a Conscription and a Hell's Banners. Which is unfortunate, right? That just shows me that trinkets that I didn't visit weren't powerful either. There's so many good artifacts between these two clans, and the only good one that showed up was Totem Fragment. You know, no Gurg's Goad, not that that would help me, but that could have helped you a little bit, maybe. No Ashes of the Fallen, no double incant. Even like a Cuddle Hex is really good when you have this the self-infused Titan Sentry, right? But anyway, I digress. That was a tough seed, man. That was very tough. Oop, did I close the game? I may have. Nope. There we go. Anyway, that was a fun one. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.